How's it, guys? This is Dayvy FPL and welcome back to another FPL video on my channel. First off, I'm just going to do a little bit of an announcement. I recently got a new microphone. Hopefully you can hear by the sound of my voice. Hopefully it's a lot better. I just want to say thanks to Charles for hooking me up with this new mic. I really like it. Please comment down below if you do think the audio quality is a lot better. Hopefully it's not worse, but you never know. Sometimes there might be a few glitches in the system, or I might need to change some settings on my side. So please let me know with the feedback in the comments. And then I also did a poll on Twitter today. I just wanted to know, because it's a longer break between the game weeks, I just wanted to know if you guys wanted a preview and a review, or in two separate videos, or maybe just the preview and then a Q&A. So as you can see, the Q&A is currently winning. It probably will. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing a Q&A on Reddit and Twitter. So for those of you who don't know Reddit, it's just another very popular site where you can post things and reply to people. So I'll be doing a post on this website. I will then upload the URL to the description. It'll be the first link in the description, so just click on that to create an account if you don't have one. The reason I want to do it on Reddit as well is I want to kind of grow the community a little bit, and this is the perfect way to. So I will post the link. Please upvote it and reply, and hopefully we can get some traction on the Fantasy Premier League Reddit. The other way you can also reach me is on my Twitter, Dayvy FPL. So please just leave me a comment, comment on this poll, or I'll probably post out a tweet later in the week and say, listen guys, post your questions and I will answer them. So just reply to that tweet and I will be sure to feature you in the next video, hopefully, if it's a good question. In terms of the types of questions you can ask, I'm guessing most of them will be on fantasy football, but you can also pop in a few personal questions there if you want to know a little bit more about me, and I'll try and answer them as honestly as possible. So basically this video is just going to be a little bit of a preview of Gameweek 24, and also included a review of the current game week that we've just had, Gameweek 23. So in terms of Gameweek 23, I ended up with 72 points. Very decent week, if I must say so myself. A lot above the average, but a few points above the top 1000 average, which is kind of what I'm basing my performance on. And it saw us rank up to the top 500 in the world. I'm really actually loving this rank, as it's a nice whole number, very easy to pronounce, and as I said, whole number, 500th in the world doesn't sound too bad. So let's just go on to my players and how they performed. Etheridge with 2 points. I was quite disappointed with Cardiff. I don't know if you guys have watched the game, but the first goal, basically the defender just runs through the whole defense and no one puts in a leg or blocks the shot. Kind of let Etheridge do nothing because he just hit it in the far corner. So quite disappointed with him. I will talk about what I'm doing with him for this game week when I go into the preview. Doherty actually was benched. I saw on Wolves' Twitter replies that a lot of the Wolves fans were saying that this isn't really a surprise, as he hasn't been performing that well recently. I wasn't really aware of that. I thought that he was one of the most set starters in the Premier League, but obviously not. So I'll just monitor his situation in the FA Cup that's coming up, as they did beat Liverpool, so they are in the FA Cup still. Then Robertson with 5 points. Very happy with his 5 points. He got that assist, which was a very nice play. However, Mane pretty much did all the work. Very happy to get some returns from him, even though Liverpool did concede 3 goals. I'm not too worried about the Liverpool defense. I know a lot of people don't really look at the expected goals, but Crystal Palace's expected goals are quite low, so it means the defense were doing their job for the Liverpool side. And I don't really worry, as Milner's not going to really be facing Zaha every week. Then Digne with the -1, pretty unlucky own goal, if I must say so. He was unfortunate to get it, but Everton overall were very poor. Another game week where Everton haven't performed to my expectations, so I'm unhappy with him. But obviously the redeeming factor with Digne is that his explosive nature. Last game week he got quite a few points, so that's that. Then Hazard with 2 points, also disappointing. Basically Arsenal man-marked him out of the game. Was quite frustrating for us owners, but I'll talk about him later on. Salah with a lovely 15 points. I know his goals weren't the best goals you're going to see, but can't argue with these points. 15 double to 30. Sad thing is most people have him right now, so it's not really if he scores a goal, it's not really, you don't really get that excited as everyone kind of has him. So Pogba with 8 points, very happy with him. The Man United team is currently on fire. As you can see, I've doubled up on their assets and they keep on returning, so I'm very happy to have them in my team, even as a Liverpool fan. And then Richarlison with 2 points, again another disappointing week. Can't really argue with him because he got pulled off on the 65th minute, and I don't think he got a shot on target. So looks like the time to maybe get rid, but I'll talk about that in the preview. Then Sterling with 10 points. He was my second transfer in. Obviously, I did Kane to Rashford, and then I upgraded Felipe Anderson to Sterling. I just want to talk about the decision a little bit of upgrading Felipe Anderson instead of Richarlison. It ended up not being that big of a decision because both got 2 points, I believe. But I kind of favoured Richarlison's fixtures over Anderson's. So I decided to make the move. I was going to hold off for another game week because they both had really good fixtures, but I just had to get onto that Man City game against Huddersfield and try and get some of those points because I really expected Man City to thrash them. They kind of did, not the biggest scoreline as was expected, but very happy with Sterling's 8 points. I'm a little annoyed because Sané ended up getting 12. I was going to bring him in, but I just thought that Sterling was the better option for the future, and I just really liked him. So I ended up bringing him in. He got me some returns, so I'm very happy with that. Then Rashford with a very nice, well-taken goal. Very happy with him. And then Jimenez, I was disappointed with him and kind of still am. Wolves ended up scoring 4 goals. Obviously, you know, Jotas ended up scoring 3, a hat-trick. And Jimenez only got a measly assist. So at least it's not a 2-pointer. At least he got 5, but surely in the future he can do a lot better. Then on my bench, Kiko Femenia with 9 points. A lot of people didn't really play their Watford assets because they haven't really been performing that well defensively, but he got 9 points for me. I was actually really hoping that Doherty stayed on the bench because Kiko Femenia did have that clean sheet up until the point, and he was subbed off, so he was guaranteed to get the clean sheet. But then Doherty comes on. I don't really know why. They just bring him on, and he played about 20 minutes and got the 1-pointer. So disappointed with that, but I can't really be mad at anyone but myself because I did bench Kiko Femenia. So just another recap, we're up to 500 places in the world with a game week score of 72. Now, if we go into the game week 24 preview, there's a couple of talking points I just want to cover quickly. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to ask questions about 2 players in particular, that being Hazard and Richarlison, so I'm just going to touch on them briefly and I'll go more in depth on them in the Q&A. So firstly, I'm just going to talk about my goalkeepers. I will be benching Etheridge and playing Button. This was my plan all along and one of the reasons why I bought Etheridge in. I brought Button because I think Fulham is going to be a better fixture than Arsenal, obviously. Both are away fixtures, which isn't the best, but I'd rather have Button in goal than Etheridge. Then if we go on to my defense, I currently have Wan-Bissaka in for Doherty, as I'm not really sure about how Doherty is going to be playing. I do have, I can just easily make that switch, but I'm going to be monitoring Doherty's minutes in the FA Cup. I think if he starts the FA Cup game, it's basically a guarantee that he won't play in the Prem. So I'll just be monitoring that and then doing my analysis on that. Then I have Robertson against Leicester. Don't really know what to think about Leicester currently. They ended up having quite a bad game against Wolves, but then they kind of had a better second half where they were more attacking and apparently they played a lot better. Hopefully Robertson can keep the clean sheet and maybe get some attacking returns. Then I have Digne versus Huddersfield. Shame, poor Huddersfield, they're looking quite bad. Loss of manager, maybe they're going to bring in the new manager and he'll have an excellent first game, but I'm hoping not, and Digne can get that clean sheet and attacking returns as well. Now we're going to talk about Hazard. I simply cannot transfer out Hazard before Bournemouth and Huddersfield. And he plays Huddersfield at home. I just think those are 2 great fixtures where hopefully he can get some goals and Chelsea can rebound from this dip in form that they've had. So if you're asking me what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be holding Hazard for these 2 and then just seeing how it plays out. Salah against Leicester. Defensively, Leicester look very bad. Salah's going to be my captain probably, and I'm hoping that he can get another brace. Pogba versus Burnley, also a great fixture. I don't think Burnley are the whipping boys that they were. Earlier in the season, they have seemed to be a lot better defensively since Heaton has come in and kept for them. So I'm hoping he can get some points. Man United should be beating Burnley at home. Then Richarlison against Huddersfield. I'm really tempted to keep Richarlison. I think this isn't the worst fixture in the world, and I do hope that Everton bounce back, and I think they will. So currently he's still in my team, but that could all change after the FA Cup fixtures. Then I have Sterling versus Newcastle. Also not the best fixture, but I do expect Man City to win, and hopefully Sterling plays and gets some goals. But the thing to note about Man City is they are playing the League Cup this midweek, and then FA Cup on the weekend. So they do have a lot of fixtures crunched into a week. So hopefully Sterling gets some rest and he's fresh and ready for Newcastle. Then I have Rashford against Burnley and Raul Jimenez against West Ham United. Hopefully Jimenez can get some goals. He was kind of not in the limelight because of Jota's hat-trick, so hopefully he can get his own hat-trick, but right now I'm just keeping him. He has some very good fixtures coming up, and I'd rather have the attacking side of Wolves than the defense currently. Then, as I spoke about Doherty on my bench, then Kiko Firmino, who has a knock, but I wouldn't play him anyway, and then Kamara, who seems to be not even in the squad anymore, so I'll be looking to transfer him out in the future, maybe for someone like Danny Ings, but right now I'm probably going to hold the transfer. I'm kind of liking how my team sets up. Obviously with the Salah captain, that's hopefully going to give me some points and hopefully can see me rise up the ranks again. So as I said, guys, please, I will be posting the Reddit link in the description, so please go and comment on that and upvote it. And then also follow me on Twitter if you're not already. I just want to say thanks for, I think we're on 732 followers right now. Hopefully we can get to that 1K mark recently. And also thanks for 2.5K subscribers on YouTube. If you did enjoy this video, please like it and please subscribe if you haven't. Also, please comment down if you have any shares or insights or improvements I can make. And you can also comment down your questions on FPL, but I would prefer if you answer them on Twitter and on Reddit, as I will get to them. But if you don't really want to be featured in the video and just want to comment and get your thoughts out there, please comment. I do reply to every comment and every tweet, and I will reply to every Reddit post. So thanks a lot, guys. This has been Dayvy FPL, and I'm out. Cheers, bye.